Okay, Phoenix. New thing I want to try out. Let's see how this goes. As you can tell, I have a battle. I don't know which side it's on. Going on. Ignore it. It's just there just to be there. It's not real. It's not really pertaining because I'm just trying to do Misumi missions. But mainly, as you can tell by the title, it's what if. What I wanted to start is what if. Okay, so hear me out. I want to do what if situations, and right now you can tell it's eight. Team eight. I hope it's team eight. Right, it's Kibs, Shino, Hinata, Kurenai. Team Kurenai. Team eight. I'll say Team Kurenai just so I don't mess it up. What if they were doing the Land of Wave missions? How do I personally think it would have played out doing, not in the sense where it's like every little interaction. It's mainly the battles. So how I would see it is right here in the bottom or somewhere in the bottom of Naruto arena. So somewhere we're gonna have Hinata, Kiba, Shino, Kurenai, and then we're gonna have Demon Brothers. I'm not gonna include them. They're null and void. Haku and Zabs. So how would I interpret? How would I interpret? So right now, I'm gonna have how would I interpret that battle? In my how do I personally think it will go? Because like I wanna think about that. Like all these battles, especially in Naruto, it was so focused on Naruto and them. And then it was just like you can even see other people, and then as soon as Shippuden hit, you kind of don't see as much battles anymore. Like especially the Sasuke rescue mission, that was phenomenal, as you got to see the other rookies fight, show off, and then Chunin exams, of course, and then in Shippuden you don't really, they kind of just fade away. So I just wanted to do this. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and yeah, let's start. Okay, so say they're escorting. They're escorting. I should have done research for this. Tazuna, the bridge maker. Let's say they're okay. They're escorting the bridge maker. And first off, I'm pretty sure they face the Demon Brothers, right? They would be facing the Demon Brothers. So how do I feel like personally, since they approach how I think it was they approached, and then Sasuke kind of knew they were there, and then he did the chain to link them together, and I honestly don't remember that as much as bad as it is. But this is just interpretation. What if? So we're totally different. Okay, just say the Demon Brothers are just there. They just show up. Right now, they show up. I'm pretty sure since Team Kurenai is basically almost it's like sensory. It's basic, not sensory, but detection. Like all of them have basically scout. Basically, they a scouting team. Basically, so Kiba, I'm pretty sure would be able. Kiba and Akumaru would probably be able to sniff out like, hey, somebody's coming right now. I don't know who they are, but someone's really approaching us, and I don't know. Hinata, so he could probably just be like, Hinata, can you do your Byakugan? Hinata would do her Byakugan. Bam, bam, see, and probably Shino would just have his bugs along the way too, just scouting as well. And so then I'm pretty sure they would know. And as for the fight, I'm pretty sure it'd be. I'm pretty sure it would be easy. I feel okay. I will. Some of the abilities I'm not gonna give them right away, but some of them I will. Like for Kiba, for example, I will not give him the double-headed wolf right away for obvious reasons. As well as Hinata, I will not give Hinata the 8 trigrams, her thing that she did in the filler. I will not give her that. But I will give Kiba with the one where Akuma was able to clone himself to be like Kiba. So basically, how I would see it, I would see it as I would have it as Kiba have Akumaru ready, and then have Hinata scouting, and then as soon as they come, that's when Kiba and Akumaru basically as Kiba would just go and fight them off one on one. One on one is how I would interpret it. You know, and then while they're fighting one on one, I don't know if their Kiba is strong enough to overpower them, like how Sasuke. I don't know if he has the strategic thing. So I would have, while that's happening, I would probably have Shino do the bugs to infiltrate their gauntlets to be able to be stealing, not only stealing chakra from them, so they are not able to use the chain. I hope that's what's going on. Is just chain reaction, chakra chain. You know, just disrupt it while at the same time while they're distracted, while Kiba's holding them down, their things are getting locked up. Having Nata, bam, bam, bam. Simple. I mean, it's the Demon Brothers. They don't really have that much to go with. That's how I would interpret it. How I would make it go. That's how I would make it go. I mean, hopefully, so nothing that's horrible. Like I don't think they're gonna have that much of a hard of a that hard of a time. You know, but this is where the good one goes. Where later on they would face Haku, whilst Kurenai would be facing Zobs on the bridge, not regular because I feel like on the bridge is just. Okay, so right now, we have our combatants. Right now let's focus on the I guess the side one. Let's just have Kurenai against Zob. So I don't know where they're laid out. Just say it's Kurenai and Zob. We'll have it figured out. How do I personally think this would go? Personally, I don't know. It's a tough one only because Kurenai is not really hand to hand combatant, not like Zob's. Zob's is hand to hand combatant. So unless Kurenai is able to detect Zabuza where he is, and then put him in a Genjutsu, I feel like as soon as he gets in a Genjutsu, I don't know his prowess for Genjutsu, unfortunately. Like I don't know how that works personally. But I feel like as soon as he gets in a Genjutsu, I feel like it would be to Kurenai's advantage. But considering they're in the mist, I feel like personally she would need help. Because he's in the mist, he's able to hide silently. So he would, unless either Hinata or Shino. I'm not gonna have Kiba there because for obvious reasons. Probably Hinata would be the best bet to be able to use Byakugan to guide Kurenai. Like, I don't know how they would be able to communicate that. Unfortunately. So I would put that as a toss-up. I feel like if she's unable to get him in a Genjutsu, then Zob's 100% hands down, in my opinion, wins that fight. Because I don't know her Kurenai's prowess as just one-on-one combatant, a big capabilities, you know. So especially with Zob just being the silent killer, he could probably just. So unless Kurenai can get a Genjutsu off, then maybe Zobs might be able to break through it. Because I don't know how strong her Genjutsus are. Because like the only Genjutsus we really see her use is Itachi, and then Itachi just, of course, is gonna reverse it, so that doesn't really help. And then against in the filler, I didn't really watch that. So I want to say that's a toss-up. It depends if Kurenai can get in the Genjutsu, can get him in the Genjutsu. I will give her the benefit of the doubt. I will give Kurenai the benefit of the doubt if she can get Zobs in the Genjutsu. But it's gonna be a struggle because she would need who's ever defending the bridge maker. I'm so sorry, I don't know his name. Who's ever defending the bridge maker? So I'm still gonna have it. Some like Sakura is defending the bridge maker. One of them is defending the bridge maker. I will still have that. They're able to relay information. I don't know how, but if they're able to relay information, then I feel like I will give Kurenai the benefit of the doubt. She will be able to handle Zobs. As for Haku against Team 8, I feel like the best scenario they can do against two of them in the ice barriers, one of them defending, one of them defending the bridge maker. I would. This is a hard one because obviously I would have Kiba in there in the ice barriers facing Haku with the ice barriers, and then as for defending, it's a little hard because I would have because Shino could defend, and then he can still have his chakras go the way I see it. He would just have his bugs, his leeches, go on the ice mirrors just to leech out the chakra, so then it's not as effective. I'm pretty sure Haku is skilled enough to be able to still have the ice mirrors, but I don't think it will be as effective. So I think the best bet is to have Shino defend. Yeah, I would have Shino defend. I would have Shino defend the bridge maker whilst having his bugs go on the ice mirrors to slow it down. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna null and void it. So then Hinata and Kiba are still gonna have to do something. But unfortunately, Hinata has a Byakugan, but it's not as strong as Neji's Byakugan. In the sense where it's like it's not a Sharingan where you can anticipate it. I feel like if it got slowed down, Sasuke would just be able to nail Haku easily. But I don't think he's gonna be able to nail it. Would be able to nail it. So the way I see it is, he's slowing it down as much as he can, whilst at the same time trying to, but that's the other thing. If he's trying to hold it down, I don't know if he's able to relay information to Kurenai. Whereas I feel like if it was vice versa, Hinata was the one guarding, she'd be able to look around all through the battlefield. I don't know if Byakugan goes through the mist. I want to say they'd be able to see through the mist. Through the mist jutsu, I would like to say they would be able to see through the mist. So if that's the case, she'd be able to. However, I don't know how she would be able to relay information. Is the only thing. That's the only problem. Like I don't know how any of them would be able to relay information to Kurenai. So I feel like Zobs has the higher advantage. So as for Haku and them, I don't know. As much as I like them, I think this battle is just a wash. It's not much they can do, just for the sole reason that as much as Shino can slow it down, I don't know if Kiba and Akumaru have that much prowess and speed to be able to catch Haku. Like even with Sasuke tracking, I think if I'm recalling this correctly, I will probably rewatch before we get to the next team, but Sasuke couldn't keep up as much, even with the Sharingan. I think he could because he protected Naruto. Yeah, if I remember correctly, he protected Naruto. I'm pretty sure he just knew it was coming. That's why he protected Naruto. Hence why Naruto saw Sasuke almost dying, and then went QB. So I don't know if they would have the prowess like that if any of them have a knockout move for Haku, unless Shino does that. Shino's on the outside. Like I said, like we said, I've been rambling about. Shino's on the outside, holding the ice mirrors down, slowing it down so it's not as effective. I won't say it's like taking out the whole ice mirrors. Like they're probably slower. Like Haku won't be able to go as fast. Like be able to transfer as faster, just because I want to say the ice mirrors are smaller in margin. So I guess it's not as easy. So let's just assume it's not as easy to go through, right? So unless they're able to catch Haku, the only way I see it is if Kiba and Akamaru are fast enough. One of them would have to make a sacrifice, whereas like as soon as Haku hits them, one of them has to grab him right away, while they slash and try to hold him down. That's the only way I can see it. Not only will he have to do it, but they will have to negotiate, have the teamwork, with Hinata, where Hinata's trying to figure out all the movement, all the areas, right? Okay, he's in this one, so Hinata has to be able to work fast as well. They hold him down, and then Hinata just 8 trigrams him, and then just from there, just he doesn't have his chakra, doesn't have chakra anymore, or not as much, and then just repeat. That's the only personal way I can see it. If not, then Haku, if Haku is still fast enough, then and he's still able to run through them, is the way I would see it. Unfortunately, this team. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. Fortunately, I don't see Team Kurenai standing that much of a chance against Haku and Zobs. Like, as much as a sensory team, as much as a scout team they are, I do not see them standing that much of a chance. Just for the sole reason, I don't know if they have the firepower. If they have the firepower or the strength to be able to hold them down. Like, even if for whatever reason I say what I thought out, they're able to do Haku. I don't know against Zobs, like, unless they're able to figure out. But then if unless Kurenai was able to get him in a Genjutsu, there's no way. So in this particular situation, I would say Team Kurenai is unable to beat Zobs, Zabuza, and Haku. There's still gonna be other battles later on, like stuff. But then personally, against the Demon Brothers, it's a no problem. I'm pretty sure they Team Shino, Keebs, Hinata would be able to rock it, no problem. But against Zabuza and Haku, I don't think so. I don't see any way they're able to land a good hit on Haku. Nonetheless, Zabuza, unless Kurenai is able to get him in a Genjutsu, I will give her the benefit of the doubt. But in order for her to do that, they would need to communicate which lessons their teamwork working on Haku. So that's the way I personally see it. I'm so sorry if this made no sense. I promise this will get better throughout the thing. I probably will rewatch the battles just so I can get a better hint of it. But I just think of this as an experiment. I'm gonna just lay this out as a test line, and then it will get better through time with the other teams, with other future battle scenarios. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, don't know what's happening in the battle, like in Naruto Arena. But yeah, just there, and then like I said, I wanted to do some type of discussion, and this is kind of what I thought about. Well, not just having me, but having some type of Naruto Arena. So yeah, hopefully Phoenix enjoyed. Yeah, if it's still playing, I don't know if it's still playing. Hopefully, I'll try to cut it down. It might go a little faster depending, because Naruto Arena battles are kind of 15, 20 minutes-ish, so it might speed up a little bit. But yeah, hopefully Phoenix enjoyed, and I will see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.